Oh, no, it was great. Because I watched that. I also watched, which I haven't seen in a long time, and we only goof on the part where he pulls the tax out of the map.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I watched Mask.
Oh, very
Rocky
good.
Dennis.
Very good.
Movie.
Yeah.
Holy hilarity. Oh, my God.
When the blind girl touches his face, and she thinks she's touching, like, the fucking mountain area of a train set, of a Lionel train set.
Stupid Laura Dern. My favorite part is when Laura Dern's parents come to get her, and she's going, Rocky, Rocky, looking around, and he walks over, and the parents, the way they look at him, oh, my God. Oh, are they horrified. Hello. And when the camp counselor comes over and goes, all right, show me those pearly whites. It's like, no, show me those fucking chiseled up. Looks like he's been chewing on lock washers.
What a big chin he had.
Oh, with his big dumb chin. And what were the fucking motorcycle gang, the Turks? They hang out with some big-headed fucking freak. Some stuttering asshole.
Mother had too much crank in her womb.
Yeah, mother's all fucking drugged out.
They wouldn't have sympathy for Rocky.
They stunk. Take him to the carnival, go on carnival rides and bumper cars. They're a biker gang. They would be wrecking head and selling meth.
They would have played soccer with his head.
Yeah, his big head.
Oh, we have another clip from this.
Especially since he wrecked their pussy coming out. They can't even fuck her anymore. Thanks to old Mount Rushmore.
That fucking head.
Old Matt Pinpuller. Why didn't Ben want to go to Europe? Was it something about that he was tired of Rocky sewing 4 hats together and wearing them?
Dude, that was another thing I saw when his grandfather took him to the baseball game, the Dodger game, and he comes home all happy, and Cher is just fucking all drugged out on the couch, but he comes in all happy, he goes, look what I got! And he throws a baseball, and he's got a little Dodger cap on that giant head.
Really?
It is the funniest fucking thing. It's a tiny little Dodger baseball cap on his giant, disgusting head.
On his giant Mr. Met head.
Oh, that giant, misshapen thing.
So why didn't Ben want to go to fucking...
Ben, as it turns out, was living with his mom and not very happy. He was going to school. They had just graduated junior high. And he decided to live with his father in another state because his father hooked him up with a job. So instead of going to school, he quit school and got a job to make money.
Oh, but
and Rocky Dennis got all mad.
And had to pull the pins out of the...
And said, you know, you're stupid. You're stupid. Called him stupid.
Where were they going to go in Europe again?
Everywhere. Italy, England. It was the whole fucking thing was full of pins. You take his huge head on tour around fucking Europe.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
You could have called Ringling Brothers. They would have flown him for free. They'd have given him first-class airfare on Virgin.
Fucking freak.
Giant head. Should be in a tent with gypsies dancing around it.
I got to see that movie again now.
And then the people that just go, hey, you, over there, take that mask off so we can see who you are. He's like, well, if I could. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Take that mask off.
What's wrong?
My mom says I look like a lion. Do you?
Did she really say that?
Yeah, that's what he told Laura Dern.
Because she was a lion. She looked like... When Mom said I looked like a redheaded bag of shit would have been more accurate. Mom said I'm an embarrassment and a cunt wrecker. Mom said I'm a pussy ruiner because the size of my head. It was like shitting a redheaded bowling ball. I look like a lion. Do you really? You Bert Lars sack of puke. Shut up. The blind girl-assist. Touch my face-assist.
Yeah, she goes in for the touch and he just grabs her hand like, no, this is going quite well.
No. Exactly.
How could she tell, though, fucking after she kissed him with those filed-down teeth? Holy shit. Yeah, that kissing scene was really disturbing. Oh, Rocky, come meet my parents. And they were like, oh, well, it's time to go. We want to beat traffic, the father says. And then every time he called, the mother's like, no, she's not here.
Yeah. She's having her hair cut for 3 days. Wait, I mean, I bet you're kissing him. It was like kissing a hot air balloon with like a gorilla's asshole taped to it. That's probably what it felt like. Picture a fucking hot air balloon with a gorilla asshole in the middle of it.
And then his mother gets a fucking prostitute for him. Because he was like, it's about girls, Mom. And storms off. So she gets all tanked at a bar and goes up to a hooker and sends the hooker into the room with him. And he doesn't even, fuck her. He sits there and talks.
What do
First
they
thing
talk
she
about?
goes says is, "What's wrong with your face?"
Did she say it to him?
Yeah.
I think Mom would have warned her.
Yeah, right.
Look, he's a nice guy.
Yeah. You ever?
Just a
How
slight
much to
problem.
fuck a monster?
What do they talk about?
They talk about their school and what she wants to do. Like she was a real person to him. So they had a great time.
They were both monsters.
And then he talks about Mount Rushmore and how he can't wait to be a part of the team. Fucking lunkheaded zilch.
That is the definition of lunkhead. His head is a lunk.
Wasn't the rest of his body normal?
Yeah. The rest of his body was all normal, but he had that giant fucking head.
Yeah,
and the bridge of his nose was fucked up.
He had that disease we just talked about
Yeah.
last week on the show.
Oh, and then when they were
Giantism.
they were at the-
Hilaritis.
and then they were at the fair or carnival, and they went into the hall of mirrors. And one of the mirrors, you know how the mirrors make you look tall or short or something? So he went into one that squished everything, and he looked at his face and saw like what he would look like, kind of, if he didn't have that disease.
And that was a
And
sad
he's like,
moment for him,
he's
right?
looking in like, look, this would have been me.
boy.
And you could tell they like took some of the makeup off of him and shit. It just wasn't the mirror.
If I could just
Don't
pass
bullshit me.
If I could pass these mirrors around to everybody else on Earth,
Yeah.
they can hold them up when I walk by. Hey, can we see a picture of him, Daddy?
Where is he?
Can you
Where's
bring him a picture
stupid
of
Rocky
old
Dennis?
Rockster?
Put on his big fucking head.
Rocky!
It was so fucking great though watching it yesterday because I know we always goof on the map, but there's so many gem moments in there. His big stupid head.
I can't wait to see him. Oh, there.
Oh God, look at that.
Oof.
Eric Stoltz, wasn't that his first role? And you couldn't even see him.
Oh, that's Eric Stoltz?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I just realized that.
Eric.
What do you think it was, Robert Plant?
That's how Robert Plant looks now. Holy shit, you're right.
That's a good one, Jimmy.
Got a whole lot of love. Look at him.
Oh, what a dumb smile.
A dumb fucking smile on his face.
Big dimples.
He's got the Eye-Man in him a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was, wish the picture of him with the Dodger hat was there. It is so tiny on his
I
head.
gotta see it.
Oh,
He's freckled too with red hair.
and he got a baseball too. He caught a baseball at the game. Probably because the hitters were just aiming for that giant head. It was a good target for him.
They thought it was that giant thing in Milwaukee that pours a beer. After one of the Brewers hits a home run. Or the apple that comes up at Shea Stadium because it's red and
It's
giant
red and huge and ugly.
and an eyesore. His head was an eyesore.
Disgrace.
They had to build a barn around it because neighbors complained. Zoning ordinances.
Let's go to Scott in New York. Scott.
Oh shit.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey.
How about the scene where he tries to get on the ride and the guy's like, I can't take responsibility. What happens to the retard?
Yeah. He goes. I'll
said
take all
retard?
your. Yeah. He goes. I'll take all your tickets, but we can't take the retard. And then what's his name? I always forget his name. The guy with the deep voice. He was in Roadhouse.
Oh,
the mustache. Sam Elliott.
Sure.
Yeah. He's like, you take all the tickets. He's ready to kick some ass because he was a Turk, one of the biker gang, the Turk.
He was the lead
And they
Turk.
did nothing. They hung out, drank beer with a big-headed dolt
Exactly.
and a fucking stuttering fat member of the biker club.
Put the one with the tie,
Oh,
which really does make it look like a fucking balloon.
that's when that's when he had to go to the graduation, and he was mad because he didn't want to go in jeans. So they told him to grab them another beer, and when he opened the fridge, a nice suit was in there.
In the fridge?
In the fridge? In the fridge.
Where his fetus should have been in a formaldehyde jar. Fucking asshole. How is he going to
Giant
graduate?
jar.
Have to build him a new hat out of gravel.
He went up there and won all kinds of awards. They go, well, you win the award for English. And then he's up there and he's ready to walk away, and they all applaud. And then he goes, well, you might as well stay here. And the winner for excellence in science, Rocky Dennis. For excellence in math, Rocky Dennis. And everyone's clapping, oh, Rocky.
But that inspirational 80s
Yeah,
music
yeah,
playing
yeah.
in the background,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Science.
Oh, yeah.
Because his head was an experiment between a fucking human and a giant boulder.
Look at that thing. Look at Laura Dern and then him.
Hey, separated at birth, Danny. Mark C. from Jersey. Compare Rocky's face with a current picture of Drew Barrymore. They're saying
Really?
it's very close.
Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
Looks like Rocky Dennis. I could see that.
Is that a true story,
Kind of think.
Mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Supposed to be. And then he died at like 16.
Yep.
Went to bed. And then Cher takes the phone call and goes, hello? And it's the school saying, Rocky isn't in. She goes, yes, he is. He would never miss a day. And then she goes, oh. And then hangs up and looks at the bedroom door, and it's still closed. And she's like... And then she walks in and just starts to open up the shades. And she goes, well, how do you expect to get a scholarship if you're not going to get out of bed? And then she looks over, and he isn't moving.
Oh, boy. What?
And then she touches him and goes, oh, you're cold. You don't have your blanket on. Touches his big head. It's like, no.
No.
Fucking God finally realized the severe error he made and took it back.
It's raining. Let me get you the tarp so you can put it over your head on a stick and go to school. He has to cover his head with the same thing they use the infield for at fucking Dodger Stadium.
You roll a tarp.
He has a grounds crew.
Fucking head.
Forrest Gump cuts his hair on the riding mower.
Anthony in San Francisco. Yes, Anthony.
Yeah, what about the part when they get him the suit for graduation because he's got nothing to wear? They killed two birds with one stone because they buried him in it 6 months later.
All right. Jesus. What the hell, Anthony?
Holy shit.
Now, that's some thinking right there.
Oh, they buried him in a bass cello case. His legs and body were in the part where the neck goes, and his head filled up. It's like one of those. He looks like an upside down, stupid Mexican bass guitar. Oh, Rocky Den ass. What a douche. A giant head.
Oh, what a redheaded fool.
They dug down 10 feet, and you can still see wisps of red hair on top of the grave.
Oh, I hate his
That
smile.
long fucking chin.
Somebody made the Rocky Dennis me for the Wii.
For the Wii? Yeah, not very good.
Not that good.
Can't stretch it out better.
Yeah, you got to play around with it a little bit. Hey, we got one more clip from this atheist and woman arguing.
Horrid.
On public access TV.
The atheist wins. All he's going to say is Rocky Dennis.
Rocky
Arguing
Dennis,
over.
no God. I do recommend you watching that movie for the laughs again. It is hysterical.
Stephen S. Frobisher found the real Rocky Dennis picture.
Where?
Have you ever seen what he really looks
Is there
like?
a real one?
Wow.
Get the real Rocky Dennis.
Go to Wikipedia, my friend.
Wow.
Oh.
Look under Nagel.
And then you go image.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Image. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Dennis.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, fuck.
God damn, Danny.
By the way, for the listeners, tomorrow, I apologize. We'll get back to Fish Talk and Barney Miller Talk.
Oh, yeah. It's a must.
It's a must.
Why
with this
can't
show.
you grab both lines?
Yeah, it doesn't let you do it. It's,
Motherfucking cock.
Let's go to Wikipedia.
There it is. Oh. Wow.
That's the real Rocky Dennis?
He's actually better looking in fucking person.
He looks like there's
Wow, that's...
what were those things in Star Wars?
Oh, shit.
Mon Calamari
Boba
or
Fett?
something. He looks like those big fucking eyed.
Wow. Those eyes are wide apart.
Wow, he certainly does have some wide apart eyeballs.
Giant glasses bridge he must need.
Wow, right?
That's what the bridge over River Kwai was. It was just the thing that held
His
his
glasses.
glasses on his stupid nose. Fucking. Wow. What's it say about him?
That must have been hard. He must not have seen properly.
Of course not.
That perspective is like everything he looks at is a 3D movie.
Rob in New York. Rob!
Hey, guys, which one of you can recite that poem that Rocky had to read to the class? Something like, these things are good. There's sun shining on my face.
Things I like. What the fuck was it? Rain on my tongue.
Look,
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
because the shower won't reach. Like this fucking face blocks all the shower water, so you need clouds and nature to get rain into his tongue.
And then, yeah, and it was the sun shining on my face, and then the things that
Which
are a
happens
drag.
even when he's on the other side of the moon.
Yeah, that was a lame-ass poem.
When the sun's on his face, something is being eclipsed.
I have the full poem if you want it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yes, let's hear it, Danny.
These things are good. Ice cream and cake, a ride on a Harley, seeing monkeys on a tree, the rain on my tongue, and the sun shining on my face. These things are a drag.
Wait, let me guess. Mirrors, social interactions with women, the sound of laughter.
See number one again.
Okay,
Girls' tits I know I'll never touch.
what's What things are a drag? Proms, dates, happy occasions,
My chin on the ground.
light bulbs at work.
Family photos.
Yeah, the click of a camera. Or the sound of a blind date's car peeling out.
Holy shit. Yeah. Cars in front of his house leaving in fast motion like the dates that came to the Munsters house. Oh, shit.
Things that are a drag. Oh, what else is a drag, please?
Mom's womb.
Halloween masks that only come up to the top of my nose. Oh, boy.
Oh, forget it.
What are some of the things that are a drag?
Yeah, the drags.
The real things that were a drag is dust on my hair, holes in my shoes, no money in my pocket, and the sun shining on my face.
Why is that a drag?
I guess because he has so much face, it makes him really hot.
See, the first one was good because he likes the feeling of the sun shining on his face. But the
warmness.
last one was bad because he doesn't like the sun on his face because it's light and then people can see him and,
And that's
make
the
fun
beauty
of him.
of the poem.
Right. Or when he goes to get on the bus to go see his chick, and the guy getting off the bus at the same time gives him a great look. It's just like, oh my God, they're allowing creatures on this fucking bus.
The sun shines on his face. It probably tans in sections. Like the top is really good, and the chin area is fucking peeling and flecky. He has to get like sunblock 15 through 58. Apply them appropriately on the fucking paint roller.
Ope mentioned that there was a little bit of the I-Man going on in Rocky Dennis. Travis told me that if you Google image Rocky Dennis, it's a full page of just Rocky Dennis and then one Imus picture.
Oh, look, there's Imus. Nice. There you go.
Shit.
All right, here. Let's get this other clip out of the way.
The real Rocky Dennis was better looking actually than the movie one.
He looks.
He looks like he face
it's
planted
different,
off a
but
motorcycle.
he looks like something that lands and puts an anal probe in you and leaves.
No kidding, man.
Wow, when he was a kid. Let me see the top picture when he was a
There
kid.
it is. Aw.
He was born with the rare.
It's a form
God,
of
he looks like Hedda Nussbaum.
point. Mongo, go ahead. Listen to this.
If you visit the Rocky's grave, does it look like a pitcher's mound by the headstone?
And he punches out nice.
Picture, man. That's great.
Mike, Pittsburgh, what's up?
I bet you his graduation cap had to be like a big shitty pizza box.
Pizza box with a tassel. I love that.
Justin, Ohio.
Another thing Rocky hates is stretched out T-shirt necks.
You missed the lines from our listeners, one of which is, does it look like a pitcher's mound at the headstone of Rocky Dennis's grave?
The graduation one is
yeah, for his graduation cap, did they use a pizza box?
And Jim, I think the best one was also under things that are a drag, stretched out T-shirt necks.
Let's go to Bob in Alabama.
He walked over Anthony's best line, things that are a drag. My chin on the ground.
Yes. Implying he had a big chin.
All right, very nice. Let's get to the line of the day as the Rocky Dennis lines continue to come in.
To me, I was just giggling on the way in because he died 30 years ago. We just did a half hour making fun of Rocky Dennis.
Rocky
Because I
Dennis,
just saw the movie.
who died 30 years ago.
I think that's funny, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say hi to Mike in Chicago.
Hey guys, how's it going, man?
The Windy City checking
Is
in.
your book photo just one page?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my God. Jason in Carolina. Jason.
Hey man.
Hey.
I got something that Rocky hated.
Yeah.
He hated the helmet laws.
He had to hollow out a Volkswagen Beetle and put it on his head. Things that are a drag. Being an archery target.
He would have to put a kiddie pool on his head if he wanted to go for a bike ride.
A big-headed creep. His head is just plotted for
Stephen has
hours of joy.
For the real Rocky Dennis, things that are dragged binoculars. Oh, that's a good one.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Not only was Rocky never able to visit Europe, but he couldn't get into New York City either. His head kept getting stuck in the Holland Tunnel.
They wouldn't even have binoculars for him. It'd be two telescopes with a 2x4 between them.
Here, use this.
Look between these
Dummy. Lunkhead.
Let's go to Rich in Philly. Rich.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So Rocky went to the Dodger game with his grandfather, and he came back with the Dodger cap.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That size?
What?
I don't really get
Punch
what
it
you...
out.
Yeah, punch out.
don't really
Going
get what
in
he's doing.
hard.
He came back to the game wearing Dodger Stadium on his head. He had Tommy Lasorda in his ear. And Davey Lopes.